Hello everybody, this is Neanderthal Gaming and welcome back to Minecraft. Today we're gonna be doing a little bit more of vanilla, and stuff I've done since last time is like I said in the last episode, I was going to show you what I've gotten for enchants. So here's the Katana Mark II, Sharpness 4, Unbreaking 3 for Aspect 1. Elven Bow, Infinity 1, Power 5, Unbreaking 3. That's the best you can get. I don't want to put Punch on it really. But yeah, that's what we have there. Train Smatter, that was an old one. S-Ray, that was an old one. And this Axe, I think, was an old one also. But the boots, Roche Runs, Depth Strider 3, Protection 4, and Breaking 3, Feather Falling 4. That's a really good set of boots right there. The only thing I can improve on that is another level of protection, but I think that would cost too much. My pants are okay. Protection 3, Unbreaking 3. Not much else I'm gonna get out of that. Maybe thorns, but I don't really like thorns. Protection 2 and Unbreaking 3 on my shirt, so it's even worse than my pants. And then my hat has Aqua Affinity 1, Unbreaking 3, Respiration 3, Protection 4. That's almost as good as you can get there as well. So we are looking good in the armor department and the tool department. Excuse me. Another thing that I've done since last time is I've gone on a huge mining trip. I think I brought back, let's see, 7, 8, 9. I think I have brought back 9 stacks of iron and 2 stacks of gold, and I think another stack of diamonds. And so I went down and replaced all of the diamond and emerald blocks that were a part of the beacon with iron and gold blocks. And so now it's just solid iron with a ring of gold and then a ring of gold up here. So it's mostly iron because that's the easiest to get, and it's the least useful, I'd say. Gold can be used for all kinds of things, and iron doesn't. I don't use iron that much. So I still have this much iron left over. These are the diamonds we have, not counting the ones that are in the skeleton spawner area. And I think I might have some of them at the the Ender farm too. And then gold. That's all the gold we have. We have lots of gold left also. So we're sitting pretty good here. I'm debating whether I should expand the beacon, because what you can do instead of having, let's say I want more than just speed. Let's say I want jump boost and, I don't know, haste. So instead of making 2 whole beacons, all I would have to do is add another layer to just half of it, and then put another beacon right next to this beacon, and so they're sharing the majority of the blocks. Actually, I would put it in this corner. So, like, I would replace, that doesn't have silk touch. So I would replace this glass block with a beacon, and then add a layer to this side and this side of the beacon, and then I would get 2 that share most of the blocks. So I was thinking, like, maybe replace these crafting tables with beacon, with beacon areas. So that's where I would put them. But I would need more resources before I would do that. So maybe not quite yet. But maybe in the future, when we get sick of, or not when we get sick of, but when we get bored with just the haste, and the haste too is pretty amazing, I have to say. All right, so what I was gonna do this episode was show you a little bit of this. This is the area I'm going to expand on next, and this is the area I showed you that I died last time. And as you can see, this place has been pretty dark for a long time, and I know I haven't lit it up because, obviously because there's no light, and there's tons of torches now because I placed them, but, and all the mobs, but you can, oh, I forgot to turn my music, hostile creatures back up. See all these little pock marks, even here, oh. That's why you turn the mob volume up, because I wouldn't have heard that and I would have gotten blown up there. But anyways, all these pock marks are from Enderman taking blocks and, going and placing them somewhere. Like let's say an Enderman picked up this block right here, and then he might have just wandered over here and placed it here. So it's kind of annoying if you don't have it lit up. But this place right here has a pretty amazing view, I have to say. This terrain over here is not very nice to build on, just because it's all stone and it snows on it, and it's a little sheer. The cliffside is. This is pretty sheer actually too, but I like the grass. I like building on grass. I don't like building on rock. And then it's got this beautiful structure, I guess, here. And then it's got a little bit of savanna out that way. If I turn my render distance all the way up, let's see how that affects my my frames. Oh, not too bad so far, at least. We're still at 30 recording. So let's see how far it goes. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. You can see all the way to the savanna, and then it's got this very, very evenly, like, I don't know, this is a very cool structure, how it's just very flat on both sides here on this, like, closer bit, and then there's a farther away bit. I think both of them are very, very cool to look at. So I think we're going to be expanding up here. I have not decided what we're going to make yet. I'm deciding between a regular mob spawner, like, you know, the one where you build a big dark room and have the creepers, the skeletons, and the zombies all fall down into a hole, and you know, collect the mob drops and stuff like that, or maybe some kind of just maybe just like an observation room, because I mean, this way this is the best view in the whole place, other than, you know, maybe up a little bit higher. But you got the UFO, the cow farm, the nether place. You can see the villager house, the fishing house, our tree farm area, this little lake down here, this beautiful, like, hillside, all of that in the background. This is just a really, really pretty place, and I'm thinking about kind of, and it's got an overhang too, a very cool overhang with this huge rock structure also. And so I'm thinking about flattening this out a little bit, because it's a little bit too random for me. Maybe flattening the high parts out and then even raising up the low parts here. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I think I'm going to do something like that. So let's just stand up here and kind of view around. I think it's a very cool place. Plus you got the beacon. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. And then maybe if we want to expand even more, maybe we expand down here, because we do have paths coming out of there. Right through there is the cactus farm and the sugarcane farm, and then down here, I guess, is just a little cave right there that I've been down. But yeah, this is the next expansion place. So I think I'm going to take a break and then come back, and when I come back, we'll have a plan worked out. So be right back. Alright, so the place is flattened out, and I have actually switched over to creative copy of my world. As you see, there's my world. But I'm in a creative mode, obviously, because I'm flying around and I have nothing in my bar. But what I've been doing is I've been experimenting in the creative world. And I have an idea here. This is definitely not a final product, but this is the beginnings of an idea. What I want to do is have a kind of open, I want it to be a central open courtyard. Like, I want it to be open to the sky here. And because of that natural forming huge cliff up there, we will not get snow here. which is very nice. But it needs some work. This courtyard I'm okay with. The roof needs a little bit more contrast, and these rooms spining off. That's not even a word I would use there. I'm lagging for some reason too. It's weird. But these random rooms. Actually, let's get some slabs. These rooms off to the side here, I need to work on those. Ooh, my phone is in the way. There we go. So yeah, if I pop down here, this is what it looks like on the inside. I mean, not bad interior, but the exterior needs work for sure. The paths in between right now are kind of outdoor paths. Don't really like that. But this courtyard I really like, and I'm planning on doing something like this, and then expanding it along up here some more, and then maybe having this as like a pool or something. I don't know. But then yeah, this is kind of a basic idea, and then I have this over here too. This kind of like tower thing, and on the inside there's nothing in there. If I go up to it, there's nothing in there but the side of the cliff. But I need it to be supported some more. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make it so the windows aren't this low to the ground. I think I'm gonna have them one up higher, so I have another layer of trim below this wood, something like that. But yeah, this floor, I've made this floor design before in a creative world, in a flat creative world. I just like kind of got bored one day, and I'd say, hey, let's take some Reese's Pieces colors. I didn't think that, but you know, red, orange, brown, or not red, orange, yellow, orange, brown, they go together very well. And so I kind of just took those clay, and I just made like an Aztec pattern, and I think it looks really cool. And I made a very, actually, you know what, I'm gonna show you right now. So here is my, this world is called Flat Desert, and it's obviously where I experimented with my wall design. Yeah, it's a flat desert, that's all it is. Super flat world, with just a desert biome. Here's the large design. Ignore the walls here, they're really ugly. I didn't put much thought into them. I just kind of was trying to encompass this beautiful design here. I love this thing to death. I love this design. I didn't get it from anywhere. I did it all myself. I just like I basically started off with this kind of like what's in the screen here, that little square, and then I just like I don't know. I just kept branching out, and I ended up saying, you know what, that's good enough, and I put a brown clay ring around the outside. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think. It's completely symmetrical. It's kind of got a plus shape into it. I mean, the brown is very well defined, I guess. It kind of adds, that's kind of where you look at, and then the yellow is kind of like blank space where you don't look at, and the orange is kind of like a transition, I guess is what it kind of looks like. But I really like this design. It'd be a really cool shield design or something, you know. It's just a cool floor plan. And then I just have some, what is this, spruce? Yeah, and I learned a totally new thing in Minecraft. I had no clue you could do this. If you walk up to a block, you middle click, you get it in your hand. First time I saw that, and if you have it already in your inventory, it switches to it like that. When I saw that, when I figured out you could do that, it blew my mind. And what happened was, how I figured it out was, oh, and it doesn't look very good from the ground level. But yeah. Let's just say up here. So what I was doing was I was literally in that old world that we were just my creative copy of my building with Neanderthal Gaming World. I need to change the name of the world, I think. I was in there, and I was watching a YouTube video on the side about Elder Scrolls Online, and the guy was talking about who was it that I was watching? I can't remember. But anyways, he was talking about key bindings and how he switches his I think it was his switch. Like there's a button once you get to like level 15, you can add a second bar. You press a certain button. I think it's some, I don't know what it is in like default, but usually people switch it because it's a button you use a lot, and it's mapped to a random key. And it switches your bar so that, you know, if you have like a bow and a different set of magic on that, and then you have a sword and shield on another, you can switch quickly and easily without having to you know, pause. Well, not pause, I guess. You can't pause in that game, but yeah, get attacked by a bunch of people. But anyways, I don't know why I did that. I like doing that for some reason. But yeah, he was talking about, yeah, I switched it to middle click, and I was just completely zoning out the video, but for some reason that word went into my mind somehow. And for some reason I just pressed middle click in game. Like I heard it, heard it in his video, and I pressed middle click, and I did, and it's like, whoa, the item in my hand just changed. Holy crap! I thought that was a mod. Why have I not been doing this forever? Look at this. Dead bush in my hand. Sand in my hand. Dead bush back in my hand. Fence in my hand. Slab. Oh no, it's stairs. Glowstone. I'll get some cactus. Something not in my bar. Boom. Yeah. Fantastic. Amazing. How did I not know about this before? Why has nobody talked about this? Now you know. You middle click your mouse button, you get whatever you're pointing at. Fantastic. But anyways, that's enough of this random world. Alright, so here I am back in the survival version of my world, and let's just ender pearl. Oh, that was a little far. Oh, that's fine. Let's just ender pearl up here and see what. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is what it actually looks like in all reality. Nothing done. Just so you guys know, I'm not cheating. This is my world. And yes, there are mobs up here too. Oh, and my sound is off because I was at the Enderman farm. But anyways, this is what it looks like right now. And I'm going to do some of the... Ooh, you're gone. I'm going to do some of the same concepts I had in my creative copy of this world, but I'm going to change things up for sure. And don't worry, I will build it in vanilla. It is going to take a lot longer. And I'm not going to record it and do a speed up session because I'm probably not going to do it all in one session. I'll probably do it, you know, if I have time here and there. I have a couple episodes to get out to you guys. I've actually recently, well, by the time this episode is out, you probably used to it by now. But I recently, in real life time, you know, switched to 2 episodes. Well, not 2 episodes. Uploading an episode every 2 days instead of, man, look at all these crappy patches. Instead of once every 3 days, just because I have so much backed up that I feel like whatever I talk about in the videos is going to become irrelevant by the time they're out. And so I wanted to shorten that by a factor of 1/3. So that's what I did. But yeah. Ooh, that was a close one. So for now, I am going to stop recording and plan out some differences. Actually, I might go back into the creative world and kind of, you know, change things up and then come back here and actually do it, because it's a lot easier to fix things that you messed up on in creative. So I will be back when I have a better idea of what we are doing. Alright, so I've got a little start here in the flat creative world. I like this a lot better than my boring just wooden walls. Actually, I forgot to do a layer under here. But anyways, as I stare at the most boring part, the bottom of the roof. Yeah, I've been working on this for about an hour. Yeah, most of what I've been working on actually was this corner right here. This part came pretty easily. I was like, okay, I need to give it some depth. That's what I knew I was missing. And so what I did is I made a middle layer, and then I came outside and I did the same layer on both sides, just you know, out a little bit more. So that's a good trick. If you're stuck and you think your build looks a little bland and flat, make it 3D. I have some like pillar things. Here, let's set the time today. This is my flat creative world, by the way. Don't worry, I'm not cheating in game. So yeah, you could tell that when my worlds got corrupted, this is some of the results. Our Coliseum completely disappeared over there. Some of these little biomes I was experimenting with disappeared. Yeah, lots of things went away, but anyway, like half a bridge there is gone. I don't really know what happened. I think something weird with my Minecraft happened. But anyways, that's just some custom tree building practice over there. Anyways, back to this. We got pillars and we have inset windows with the orange glass, and they kind of look like emeralds. You know, I want to show you what I mean. You see what I mean? It's got the emerald oval shape. It's kind of cool, I think. Anyways, the corner I am satisfied with now. It took me a lot of work, but I'm satisfied with it now. And then I have kind of these like connector pieces here. These like pillars. It's like a pillar with kind of like a side pillar, but I still have the window in. And then I have a light above that over there. So it's got a little bit of light at night. But I'm going to have to add lights along a path or something, because at night, 13,000, is that midnight? It's close. Am I close? Oh no, it's sunset. Okay. Yeah, it's a little dark other than the connectors to the corners. These lights are purely for show. They actually don't light up anything. See, if I remove that, that's actually how the light gets there. Oh, and I keep forgetting I can do middle click. So nice. But yeah, I think we're going to do the same design that I have in my test world of building with building with Neanderthal gaming. That's what I need to call it now. I'm gonna try it out in that world, still in the creative one, but because I don't know how large I'm gonna build this yet. But as you can see, I still have the roof. I'm still gonna do a courtyard in the middle with that clay design. But this is gonna be the new wall type instead of that crappy like 3 high just wooden wall with windows in it. It was so boring. I was like, wow, I spent a lot of time on this and I am not satisfied whatsoever. But now this is a lot better, I think. I think if you're going to build something nice, you got to put some time into it. That's just how it works. So I will see you when I have some more work done. All right, so I have built this in survival now. It took me a very long time, and there are some mistakes that I noticed. I'm missing some glass over there. I went and farmed a bunch of sand over there, and I actually have some more glass smelting right now. It does snow on it a little bit. I actually pillared way up there, and it is seriously way... I actually have one stair left. And it actually is way, way, way up there. And I made a little rock formation so it wouldn't snow on this certain patch over here. But apparently it does still snow there. But I don't quite like this enough to build a house inside of it. You know, like, you know what I mean? Have it be a courtyard inside. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out one of these corners. I think I'm gonna take out one of the corners. Please, no creepers. There's a creeper. Oh, jeez. What's with all the zombies? I think I'm going to take out this corner, and I'm going to expand it this way. What's with all the mobs? Jeez. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to take out this corner. I'm going to expand it up this way. So this will remain a courtyard. Oh, also, I worked on the pillars that kind of support it. I don't know if you can see it very well. Let's just enter probably into the ocean here. They're a little bay. Wow, that's really deep. Oh, it's so deep. Okay, so here it is. It did overhang quite a bit. I didn't want it to push on the land too much. And so I actually detailed the bottom there. I added some pillars and I covered the bottom with stone brick. Let's just go back up. So here you can see it a little bit better. Oh, that was a bad jump. Oh, another bad jump. Crap. Okay. Here we go. So as you can see, there's stone brick on the bottom here, with some pillars coming down that are stone brick, and then some cobblestone walls just to throw it off a little bit, give it some depth too. And then I have around the pillars are backward stairs, so they look like they're a little bit tapered, a little more tapered, look a little bit more supportive. And then I just have them going into either the ground straight down, or if they looked a little too long, I just kind of hooked them back into the wall there. And then on the sides, it did look a little weird, just kind of sitting there. And so I had an idea for these little. This is my last ender pearl. I had these ideas for these little kind of like latches on the side, so it looked like it was kind of grasping the side of the cliff. So I really like that. Can I get up here, please? Actually, you go there and you go away. Okay. So yeah, these little things along the side is what I'm talking about. And then this corner also hung over. Let's just drop down here. And I did the same thing. I had little tapered here, and then pillars coming down. And I also caved this out a little bit because it looked a little flat. Oh crap! Oh, I thought I shifted. Apparently I did not. So let's run back around here because I'm out of ender pearls. Wow. Let's actually go pick up some more. You kind of need them for this size of a build. That's weird. I'm sorry about the rain. I actually might sleep off. Actually, okay, so let me get ender pearls and sleep, and I'll be right back. And as I slept the night away, I realized that I think these guys are broken. I don't really care because I'm not messing with villagers anymore. It was kind of cool just to get this house built into the side of the cliff, but I'm done. I'm done with villagers. I have all the tools I need. I don't think I need emeralds for anything either, so we're just going to leave it at that. But anyway, oh god, what's with all the creepers spawning up here? And you can tell I've been playing too much Skyrim. I just tried zooming in when I held my bow. 3 of them, wow. So, yeah, that's the edge of that. This side is just kind of more of those little grasper things. And so, what do you guys think? I plan on expanding from that corner kind of up here, but also maybe take out this corner, or maybe just this wall entirely, or maybe just, you know, cut a pathway right down this centerpiece right here. And, you know, kind of like have it come out here and have a room here, and then maybe go down a floor, you know, have it maybe 2 stories here and then cover this area. I do want to fill this in with dirt too, because this is maybe like up to this level, you know, have all of this up to where my cursor is filled in. I think that would be nice. So I think I'll do that. Maybe I'll make a time lapse of it. Yeah, let's do that right now. Alright, so that is done with that. I'm just going to light it up a little bit more. I got scared a few times by those creepers, but not too bad. I need to light this surrounding area up a little bit more so I don't get bothered by those. I would hate for this to get blown up any more than it has already, because it's been blown up a few times. I'm not going to lie to you there. I also need to repair some of these Enderman holes because they are pretty ugly. This spot up here was dark for a very, very long time while we were in this area, and so all the Endermen spawned up here and were taking blocks for a very long time. And so things like, you know, just random blocks like this have just been taken out. And so, well, as long as we're up here a lot, which we are, but every once in a while I need to go back down and pick up some supplies. And so that's when they spawn. So I just need to light up some more, and I think we'll be good. So I think for next time, I'll probably do a little bit of terraforming and a little bit of planning as to what the next moves will be. I do not have any designs in mind, but I do have in mind the idea that we need to go bigger than what we have right now. And looks like people exploded here. I don't remember this happening though. Okay. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Actually, one more thing before I go. I have worked out a doorway design. Basically, all I did was removed 4 blocks wide and 4 blocks tall, or no, what's this at? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks tall. And these lights were already there. And yeah, I took out, or I added a block here, and I put these lights in the corner, and then I just put in a wooden floor. So yeah, that looks pretty good already as an entrance. So this will actually be the end of the episode. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.